Hi, in this video you will learn how to start a Gitpod workspace for any GitHub repository and how to use it. So this is an example project for Next.js. It's not even my repository, or I don't have write access or so, an arbitrary repository. In order to start a Gitpod workspace, you go into the URL form and you type in Gitpod IO hash, add the prefix, and then you press enter, and that's all you need to do in order to start a workspace for any GitHub repository. What happens now is it starts a new cloud container with a full-blown Linux for you and clones and checks out the GitHub repository for you. And then to access it, you get this IDE, which is based on VS Code. So what you see here is on the left-hand side, you see the files navigator, you have a Git staging view. On the right-hand side, you have an outline view showing the structure of files, and the pull request view where you can create a pull request, or if there is already a pull request for that branch, you can see the details of it and for instance, approve it or review it. On the bottom, you see a shell, a terminal, full-blown terminal to the cloud container that is running. So this is a Yarn project, so you just execute yarn install first. So run through. Well, while doing so, another thing that is really important in Gitpod is you can press F1 wherever you are, and it opens all possible commands for that context. And one interesting thing where you even might want to have the shortcut is Command P is open file. So it allows you to open any file, for instance, the index.js. And then you can start coding here. So now this build ran through, I can start a dev server. Doing yarn dev starts it up on port 3000. So I get a notification here to that there is a new service on port 3000. I can open it in the browser view or externally. And then I see my application. And I can change the code, and you see it immediately updates on save. That's the dev server. If you later need to access or you the ports somehow, and you want to manage them, there's down in the status bar, it shows you what ports are exposed. You can click on it, and you can, for instance, also decide to work with a separate browser window. All right, what else? There are other items in the status bar telling you about the context you're coming from. So this is a GitHub repository, the branch you're working on. You can also switch the branch by clicking on it, or the sync status telling you whether you are commits ahead or of the remote repository and you want to sync, for instance, push or fetch or rebase and so on. More details about how to work with Git or how to create your first PR are covered in other videos. The last thing I want to show you here is how to stop a workspace. You click on the avatar, choose stop workspace, click do it, and you're done. You can even now go back to the initial GitHub project, so you're back there from where you can. Thanks for watching.